Hey everyone, it's Chris over at Springs Law Group, coming to you today to talk about an alleged hit and run accident that happened on April 24th. And so this was an accident that involved a car here in Colorado Springs and a car and a motorcycle. And so I provided the link actually in the comments or in the description today, because it's important to take a look at it. And it says here, at least according to the local news, that a suspected drunk driver is facing several charges after police say that he fled the scene of a deadly motorcycle crash. And so it's one of those things where in this case, the police were actually able to get and find this alleged, drunk driver. And so it's one of those things that if you're involved in a hit and run, the question always is, what should I do? And I think the person here, the things were done correctly where authorities were called. You have to call the police right away because you need to start creating a record, and you also need their help in trying to find the person that hit you. And then I provided a link as well in the comments or in the notes to our page on hit and run drivers. So if a driver flees the scene of an accident, what should you do? And so it's a crime to leave the scene of an accident. So it is automatically right there. That's a crime. And it's one of those things then too, right away, you want to make sure you're contacting police. That is step one. Contact police, make sure that you're okay, but you want to get police involvement as soon as you can. And then after that, then you want to start running through everything, make sure the police have a statement, make sure that they understand and know what's going on, talk to any other witnesses that may have seen the vehicle as well that hit you and then took off. And so it's important to make sure that we're getting all scenarios recorded with police that are fresh in mind right at that point in time. And then after that, you want to make sure then too that you get proper medical treatment, that you're taking care of yourself. Obviously, it's a high stress, intense situation at that point in time. So you want to make sure that, you take a moment after you've contacted police and talk to them, that you can breathe, go get some medical attention because you've been injured in an accident. And then after that to start checking your insurance policies. Check and see and make sure that you have UM/UIM or uninsured, underinsured medical, because it's vital that if you've got that if they cannot find the driver, the at-fault driver that hit you, then what you want to make sure that you're doing then is making a claim, starting to claim up with your own insurance, and that's exactly what you paid for it for. So make sure that you're kind of just running that process. Call the police first so that they can start helping you find the person that hit you. If they can find them, great. Obviously, then they've committed a crime, but then they also should be responsible for, causing the injuries, and you can get their insurance information. Then additionally, next is take care of your medical injuries, and any injuries they have, go to ER, go to hospital, and get that stuff started and checked out. And then next, you want to check for your own insurance and make sure that you look at your declarations page and see if you have uninsured, underinsured motorists. Hey, Michael, how are you doing out there? I saw Michael Delsignor out there and hit great tips. I appreciate that quite a bit, my friend. And so it's one of those things where I think it's just important, in this situation, and the link that I sent in there too for the local accident that happened recently between the vehicle and the motorcycle. It's one where the police were able to find somebody, but that doesn't always happen. So definitely follow those tips if you're ever in a hit and run accident. Hope everybody's safe out there and having a good day, and we will talk to you all tomorrow. Bye now.